Looks like I'm almost all the way on top.
After a grueling 3-day climb, survivalist Russell Acord is finally close to reaching his target, the top of a 6,000-foot mountain, the highest peak in the target zone.
This is the top part that I've been looking for.
It's an area so inaccessible to humans, he believes it's the perfect hiding place for Bigfoot.
This is it. This is my summit. Bigfoot is here. It's time for action. To see if there's any tracks, any kind of evidence whatsoever. I'm going hunting. I've spent a lot of time on my own in the mountains, looking, seeking, hunting. It takes discipline, it takes patience, it takes time. I'm gonna start looking here.
Russell will be performing an inward spiral search pattern to cover the 500-acre mountaintop forest before the sun sets in 6 hours.
I stayed here for quite a while. Gonna keep on trekking. Can't get stuck in one place. There's two things we don't have. One is absolute proof that Bigfoot exists. The second thing I don't have is time. Not much left of that one. Probably a deer. It's fairly small. I've been searching up here for a few hours and really not finding anything that's tangible. These are not Bigfoot tracks. They're bear tracks. Here we go. Several little game trails all come into the same area. Here, here, and I see 4. Busy little intersection right here. Ah, there's hair right here. My first reaction would be, it's a bobcat, but we're gonna take it. There's no way to tell what this is until we get it analyzed. Researchers have found hairs that don't match any other species out there. Myself and other researchers think these could actually be samples of Bigfoot hair. I really want to find out. There's game trails all over this place. Signs of deer and elk.
As night begins to fall over the forest, Russell continues to survey the summit for any evidence that would confirm his suspicion that this mountaintop is a likely hiding spot for Bigfoot.
Hey, there's a little something. Birds make a nest out of everything in the local vicinity, which would include mud, pine needles, more importantly, hair from the local animals.
Not only do many birds use animal fur to form their nests, but because that fur is tightly woven, it is often well preserved. For that reason, forensic analysts will often search nests for evidence to help locate missing persons or to prove a suspect was in the vicinity of a crime.
I want to see if there's any hair in this nest that we could actually get a hold of. I don't know if I'll be able to see any hair on there or not, but I want to be prepared. The idea is to get your sample without contaminating it. There we go. There's some hair right here. There's one little hair. This is interesting. It's definitely not deer, not bear, certainly not elk. I don't know what this is. That was a good little find.
Russell has acquired what could be crucial pieces of forensic evidence. 2 hair samples that he cannot identify. After finding no other signs of Bigfoot on top of the mountain, the next step will be to get these samples to Bryce to be analyzed as quickly as possible. But Russell is at a 6,000-foot elevation and days away from base camp.
It's too late to get this to Bryce tonight. That's a problem I'll solve tomorrow morning. Hey, Bryce, it's Russell.
Hey, Russell.
I picked up 2 really good hair samples.
I'd like to turn those over to you.
Really?
I don't want them to get destroyed if we get hit with another storm.
There's an access road near the southeastern quadrant of the hot zone. If you could get it there, I'd be able to grab it and get it somewhere relatively quickly. The only thing is I'm a little worried about time. I mean, it took you a few days to get up on that ridge.
Is there a faster way you could get down?
I'll go figure something out.
Back in the target zone, atop a 6,000-foot peak,
The storm out ahead of me. It's gonna mess things up for me unless I get down off this hillside.
Russell is looking for a quick way to the rendezvous point, 4 miles away in the valley below. The long path he used to get up took days, and with about 2 weeks left to find Bigfoot, that's time he can't spare.
Looks like a lot of drop-offs here. There's no easy way down that one. My fastest way down is gonna be off this cliff.
After surveying the peak for an alternate path down, Russell realizes that the only way he can make it down quickly is to rappel off the cliff face.
I wish there was an easier way off this thing. This place is no joke, that's for sure.
Russell will attempt to solo rappel down a 450-foot cliff face, but it's not just the forces of gravity that he'll have to contend with.
Seems like the weather, there's always changing. You never know from one minute to the next. Racing against a storm right now.
Thunderstorms in the area can be extremely harsh and prolonged. Russell will have to hurry to safely rig his gear and descend before the storm rolls in.
Well, here by myself. Medical, if I could actually call for it, would be so far away. Send this pack over the edge first. Easy. Here we go. Rappelling when you're alone, this far up, is a pretty risky business.